All right, what's up, guys? Back again with it was supposed to be an unboxing video, but it's just going to be a regular update. I recorded the unboxing video and it wasn't complete mayhem, but there was a bunch of things I forgot to say, and most of the time was spent trying to one-handedly get everything out of the bubble wrap and stuff like that. So I have the boxes like stashed. You can't see the glare, but I have them stashed back here in the corner. And I didn't even give like a shout out to who I got the exhaust from. Like it was it was good, but to me it was, I don't know. I'd rather have it all laid out like this so I could explain things better and you're not watching half-ass camera angles of me trying to pull things out and slamming things around with one hand. So, without further ado, this is the exhaust I decided to go with. I did explain in the beginning this is a budget build for now. Right now, this is just a build to get the car going, hence why, even though I was building that motor, the kit was only like $100. That's the little B18A one under there. But I just wanted to get the car going because, time is of the essence and I needed to get it done because I need something that I can drive. So, I went with DNA Motoring. I mean, you guys, if you're into like the Hondas and like other cars, you've probably heard of DNA. They have a lot of parts that they sell exhaust wise, I believe, on eBay. I'm pretty sure they sell other things, but I was just mainly looking for exhaust. The name popped up. I checked out their page. I checked out their eBay store. They have great reviews. And if you go on to YouTube and write in DNA exhaust install, they actually have a video of them installing this same exhaust on a Integra. I don't know what year it was. It was like a 95 or something. But so yeah, I went with the 421 headers and I I did that strictly because I did some research on it and I have like a straight 4-1, but if you guys don't know the difference, if you see here, there's four for each of the ports of the exhaust, and then it goes to two, and then it connects to the one that goes into the cat or test pipe, which I'll be running a test pipe, and this is a full 2.25 exhaust. I thought it was 2.5, but it's 2.25, which I would say is good for like a mild build. I don't really need like a 3-inch exhaust. Like I'm not running an extreme amount of power. I don't need that much airflow. So altogether, I think just this kit was separate. Even though it came in the same box, it was a separate order. But I ordered the 421 header, which is just this, and the gaskets. That was like $55. The test pipe was another 30. Also comes with gaskets and hardware. And then the exhaust system, which is this, and that, along with the hardware, was about 103, 105. And then that's like a $30, $40 intake. They do have cheaper ones, but I didn't want to go with the cheapest and I didn't want to go with the most expensive. I just wanted effective. So that also comes with the gaskets and hardware also. Altogether, I think I spent a total of, I would say like 230, $250 around. So it was because they do like there's like a little tax, whatever. But I don't know. I think it's a nice exhaust. Header pipe, the inlet is 175 and then comes through obviously to 2-inch. Not obviously, but then it comes out to 2-inch and then it connects 225 and then the rest is 225, 4-inch tip. I don't know the diameter of the intake. Not like I don't think that matters too much. It's just for a stock replacement. It gives it better airflow. It's not restricted by the stock box inside the car. But I feel if you're gonna do the intake, you might as well do the entire exhaust. Just get it out of the way so that you don't have to. I mean, the intake is just under the hood, but with the exhaust, I would say instead of doing catback, you just do the full exhaust so you don't have to constantly be taking things apart, putting them back together. I mean, obviously, in the future, this is going to be upgraded because when I go turbo, you're not going to have that header and stuff like that. You'll have a turbo intake manifold and all that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the exhaust. I do want to give a big shout out to DNA Motoring for, you know, I guess just doing what they do. They didn't do anything special. Actually, a funny story, they sent me this kit, which was the 421 headers in the test pipe, and a couple days later, I get another package that says DNA Motoring. So I'm confused. I bring the package in, I open it, it's the same exact kit. So, me being a good Samaritan, hopefully, positivity spreads positivity. I contacted them and I let them know they sent me an extra header and test pipe kit. And at first they were a little confused and they wanted pictures, so I sent them a picture of the kit they just sent me and they're like, "Yeah, that's what you ordered." And I'm like, "Yeah, you sent me another one." So they emailed me two labels. I'm just going to mail them the the headers and stuff back or whatever. I mean, I could have been grimy. I could have kept it and sold it or whatever, and been like, "Hey, they're lost. They got more than I do." But that's not really how I am. I don't really need it. I paid for what I wanted. I got it. I'm happy with it. The welds look great. I mean, maybe they could send me some stickers. That'll be nice. I could represent them a little bit. So, really, really big shout out to DNA Motoring. Um, I haven't been into big horsepower builds or anything. This is my first, like, I guess, this is literally like my first actual car that I'll be putting on the road, and it's one that I built myself. So I'm learning. I'm doing it on a budget, which is, if you guys want me to, one day actually, I'll do a video, and it's once the car is done, it's gonna be of everything I bought for the car and how much it cost, which it's not expensive. It all depends on what you're trying to do. Some people say budget build and their budget is 10,000. What you guys have to understand is budget is based on your budget. So just because it says budget built doesn't mean it was on the same budget for you. So this is a low budget build. This is not a $10,000 build. This stock to get running is probably not even going to be a $2,000 build altogether with the car included and everything. This is very, 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 very low budget just to get a running car. Once I start accumulating more funds, you guys will see the difference in the car. So now back to what I wanted to do. I wasn't going to do a startup video, but I guess I'll give you guys a little taste just so you could do a comparison. I'll show you guys what the car sounds like now, and it is very loud. So I have to get in here. Focus. All right. There's like a bunch of wiring that like traps my foot. All right, you guys ready for this? All right, that is what the car sounds like when you are literally just running, and it's a header. It's the 4-1 header, but it's basically cut off where the cat would be. That's literally all it is. It's the 4-1 header cut where the cat would be, and there's nothing extended off from that. So that's how the car sounds now, which it sounds like a damn street bike with a 4-inch exhaust that's just open. So yeah, it's loud. You can see why I don't like starting it a lot. I just wanted to let you guys know the car is running. It runs good. This was a running motor with 125,000 miles. I paid 400 bucks for the motor. All I had to do was put a new valve cover gasket, and I'll be replacing this plug because that's where the leak is from. And other than that, I had to get my map sensor extended because, as you see, this is the firewall one. I deloomed there. I'm going to extend it to mount it here because I just think that it would be a lot better to be mounted on the motor where it already is. And like I said before, I'm gonna tuck the brake, not tuck, but tuck to the firewall and everything. Um, but yeah, I'm actually glad I did the startup now because I was just gonna do a startup once I had all that installed. But I want to give you guys, I'm trying to get more in depth with my videos, so I want you guys to see like this is what it sounded like, and then you'll see the difference with that. I still don't even have a throttle set up. That's a flathead that's kind of pushed underneath the throttle, and just to give it like a little throttle so it stays like idled, because right now it's sucking in an immense amount of air and letting out an immense amount of air. The vacuum line wasn't even hooked up to the map sensor when I started it just now. So there's a lot of like, odds and ends I gotta button up. This wiring I gotta situate. I don't think I'm gonna run the wiring for the brake fluid because I mean when you're always working on your car, you notice things like brake fluid and stuff like that. You don't really need something to alert you. Like, I mean, to each his own. Some people might need that. I don't want to run it to me. The least wiring, the better. I'm trying to get a lot of wires out of here, whatever I don't need. Um, but yeah, so that's how the car sounds now. This is the exhaust I got for about 220 to 250 bucks. You could have the full exhaust header to tailpipe with with the intake. And yeah, so thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments and questions about the exhaust, or you want me to go into detail about something, let me know in the comments. I don't like, I haven't tagged any descriptions in my videos, so just let me know in the comments and I will get back to you to let you know exactly what's going on. And then we'll just take it from there. If you guys like content like this and want to learn a little bit more about specifically DA Integras, what went into this build, how much I spent and stuff like that, I will do a video, but I will answer questions pre-video in the comment section. So yeah, let me know. Subscribe to the channel if this is the kind of content you're into. If you guys have a build and you have a channel, let me know in the comment section. I'll subscribe to your channel. I'm trying to keep this car enthusiasm world together. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time.